Hello everybody, welcome back to the craft room. What I come on now is today is to show you I made Christmas boxes, one for Debbie, and she showed that this morning on her channel, and I did send one to our Debbie when I was doing a swap with her, and I did say that I would show it on my channel if they wanted to see, which Denise said yes, she would love to see. So I thought, well, I'll slip the camera on, and I'm sure everybody knows how to make an explosion box, but this was a Christmas one. So what you need first is a 12 by 12 piece of paper, and you score it at 4 and at 8, and then you turn it one turn, and then you score at 4 and at 8 again, and that's your one piece done on your 12 by 12. Then you need another piece for the lid. This I'm just using rubbish paper for a minute because I've already done my box. This is just to show you. Then you need another piece then that is 8 by 8, and you want to score it at 1 and 2 on all 4 sides, and then turn it one turn, 1 and 2, turn it, and 1 and 2, turn, and 1 and 2. That's all you're scoring. Done. Like that. Then on your big piece, I do the big piece first to get this out of the way. Fold and burnish all your crease lines. My bone folder in, and give them a good fold down. I mean, if you want to make a smaller box, just use a smaller piece of paper and just equal squares all the way around, and it's just as easy. And then on these 4 corners, you just cut them away. You don't need them. Cut up your score line, cut it neatly, as she says. Cut up your score line and cut that away. You don't need them. Save them, they'll be handy for layering on your cards. Don't waste them. Like so. Cut your score line away. And do the same on this side. And I tries to cut the score line away because it makes it look a bit neater. Cut your score line away on this side. And same on this side. And there you have your 4 corners. As I said, keep them because they'll be handy for card toppers. And that's your box. That's your box done. Okay. So then you come to this part and you fold and burnish all these score lines. So like that. That's all them done. My smaller scissors now. And on these 4 squares on each corner, you want to cut up the second score line like that. Cut up to your first your first score line, cut up to your second one, and you don't need that first one. Those two first score lines you don't need. And then cut the first score to the first score line, you don't need that one. So you cut in the 3 out, if you know what I mean. And then you wedge this one. And wedge that out. Okay. And you do exactly the same as this on this side. So you cut up your score line to your second score line. Do the same with this one. You cut the first 2 off, and you cut that second one out, and you tab that one out. Okay. Turn it around and do exactly the same. So you cut your first one, and cut those 2 out. Cut up your next score line to your second score line. Cut the first one away, you don't need it, and tab that out like so. And go over to this side and do exactly the same. Cut up your score line, cut up the second score line, cut those 2 away, and cut the first one off, and then tab these ones. Okay, like so. I'll get rid of that rubbish a minute. And then you're going to put some glue on the 4 tabs as my pin falls apart. You're going to put some glue on these little tabs, and you're going to stick them to the second. So you're making your box. Make sure it's nice and flush, like so. And you do the same with these 2 tabs. Put some glue on these 2. And these 2. And then glue these 2 together. And then you made your box. And then on these pieces, put some glue to your score line. Just to your score line. And you're going to fold them in. Fold them inside to your box. Okay, just fold them in. And it just reinforces your box. Like so. And I'm just rushing it to fold it in. Get in. And then I get the bone folder and just swooshes that glue in. Side there, like so. Okay. That's your lid, and that's your box. Get your box. And then push your lid on. And that's your box. Like that. Okay, and then you decorate it, and when they open it, and then it's your box. So that's your box done. Okay, so I've decorated mine, and this is my lid, and I've decorated it. Okay, so I've papered, this was just plain white card, and I've covered it with this paper, and this paper was from this paper boutique, and this was a Secret Romance. But I thought it looked Christmassy because it got the Christmas berries and stuff on it. But then I didn't have enough paper at an 8x8 because this paper is quite thin. So I thought, well, I can't do the lid with that because it's not thick enough. So I used that paper to do the lid. because I thought, well, that's Christmas paper. So I thought, well, I'll use that for the lid. I'm going to decorate that, so that doesn't matter. So I put that to one side, put that down there because I don't need that now. And we're going to decorate that. I got an array of different things on my desk to start, but I'm going to put the middle in first. I've got the glue gun on. I did have the glue gun on, but I've just unplugged it. Dear, why did I do that? And I bought this from B&M, I think it was, or Own Bargains. It might have been, yeah, £1.50, and it's tree ornament. And I'm gonna snip that off. I don't need the price on it, and I don't need that little hook on there. So I just got my pliers, and I'm just gonna unscrew this. It is like a little screw, and I'm just gonna take that screw out. There you go. And because you could see where it was, it's a bit left in there. There we go. That's out. I'm just gonna put on a bit of snow, and I'm using this texture paste. And what I done, I just get the texture paste, and I just pops a bit on. I've got too much on the knife, but I'm just gonna put a bit on there on the top of him so it looks like a bit of snow. And I'm gonna put a bit on the box, the post box, so it looks all matching. It looks like you've been out in the snow. There you go. And then I'm just gonna put that over there for a minute. I got a spare piece of paper over here in a minute, and then I'm gonna, excuse my hand, it's got the glitter, oops, and I'm just gonna pop some glitter on him. And then he's pretty. That's okay. The glitter's okay over there. It don't matter. I'm gonna use more glitter after, so it don't matter. And I am got my pin and my glue. Oops, a daisy. Put that in. Okay. So, and I got this tree. It did have a stump on it, but I took the stump off because it was too tall, and I stepped it down a bit, and I'm going to glue that to him, like so. He's like that, and I'm waiting for stuff to come from a delivery to come to, which I was hoping it was going to come to do this. And I had little houses, snow houses, but I'll use this for now. So wait for my glue. Just put a big dollop on there, and I'm going to stick him on. Stick him on. You can use anything for your center, it's up to you. And I'm just going to pop a bit of glue on the tree and stick him to the post box. Like so. And we'll let that rest a minute, and now on each square I'm going to decorate it. So I'll start with this one now. And I got some of these pieces of cards. And then we just go playing now to decorate, and this is the part that I like. And I'm going to pop it down with some pads. And as I'm playing, I just put the camera on. This might take 1 or 2 videos, I think. So I got various different things on the deck, and we'll see what it comes out like. So I'm just gonna place that in there. I don't know what it's gonna come out like. I haven't got a clue. I'm just surmising and guessing I'm gonna do. So we'll see. And I got this. I'll put a bit of that on. Like so. Oh, oh, oh. I got these little wooden pieces, and there's the camel in the manger, whatever it is, the Jerusalem, and I'm going to pop that down there. I might not. We got some of these baubles. Twirl them together. I don't want all that. I don't want to cut it with them. Cut it with them. That's it. That's okay. Let's see what else we have. I got these little Christmassy flowers. I don't know what they're called, and they're like a bluey greeny colours. We'll put some of them on. We got some snowflakes. That's on the floor. You put a snowflake there. Oh, that is pretty. So I'm gonna stick this down. So I do like that on there. I like that. Put a bit of glue on. Just on the backs of the pieces you can't see. I'll just put a little bit of glue on the backs of these. That. There. There. What else have we? I got a little white star with glitter on. Oh, that's pretty on there. Stick him up there. can see. What else have we got? We got a bit of this with a bit of glitter on. Yeah, put a bit of that in. Why not? That. So don't forget that don't go over your box because you won't be able to close it. I'm gonna pop a bit of some flowers down here, I'm thinking. I'm gonna cut those tops off of there though. Lay them a bit flatter. Like that. Oops. That one a bit flatter than that one. That's better. So that's okay for that one. I like that. Yeah. I'll go to this one. And we got another one of them. You could have it go in that way. Pop this up there as well. And I'm going to pop some of this in. There's the end. Okay. I'm going to pop this on first. Because I want it to come over and under the oh, off. Over that. There. And then I can put this down in there. Okay. And pop that one there, like so. That's pretty. Then I got a Noel. Another star. We got some of these. Cut them. Let's have a look. One, two, three. And I have three. I'm gonna pop these on. I like these. They'll give us some Then I got these little, they were red and I painted them white and then I covered them with glitter. So they're like a red and a white with glitter on them. I'm gonna pop them in into there. Like so. They're more white red now. And I'm gonna stick that there like that. I'm thinking I might stick that, put that up, and put some foam pad on the back in between the letters. So we'll stand up a bit taller off the page. And then I'll put some hot glue on there as well. So we'll stand up. Like that. That's pretty. And I'm going to pop the star up as well. Like that. And I'm going to get some of these flowers to use them. But before I put them in there, I'm going to put them together, I mean. 1, 2, and that one, 3, like that. Cut the fatness off them. That. Then I got these sprays. I'm gonna pop these in there. I don't want them that long. Those can go out. And I want some to twirl. I can't talk. So I'm gonna pop a bit of glue by there in a minute. Pop the end in. But then these pieces, or I might cut them and leave them standing up. Like so. Leave that one a bit taller. Oops. And then I'll pop that one in. So he's a bit shorter. Well, that's pretty. Glue stick. And those 3 flowers can go on there. Like so. Oh, that is pretty. I like that. I like that. Yeah. That's pretty. Yeah. Ay. Oh my god. Oh, that's lovely there. It's falling on the floor. Okay, now I want... what have I got there? No, I want that. That's falling on the floor now. Okay. Got this bit of lace. So I'm going to cut this bit of lace. No particular way. I'm just going to pop that bit of lace there. Pop that down. Cut it there. Because it's going to come over the box. Like so. And I got this little bird. And he's on a wooden, like a log. And I decorated him up, and I'm going to pop him, and I'm just going to pop him on there, like that. I think he's cute. And I'm just going to, come on, you're not playing with me. That's better. Come on, come out then. And pop him there. That's still a bit tacky. These are not glued in. Okay, there we go. I got this little Christmas tree with a bit of glitter on, and I'm going to stick that in there as well. Why not? Got a bitty witty star. I'll put that on there. What else have we? We gotta go to the... I'll leave outside a minute because I don't know what else to do. I just put some berries on there. I think needs a couple of berries on there. Cut them down.